Okay, so our first shape that we're going to be learning how to do the area for is a rectangle. So the first thing that we're going to do is talk about what a rectangle is. So a rectangle is a quadrilateral with four right angles. It can also be defined as an equiangular quadrilateral since equiangular means that all of its angles are equal. So I put a picture on this slide of a bunch of different kinds of rectangles so you can see that they can be wider or skinnier and longer, and they're all still rectangles. So the formula for finding the area of a rectangle is base times height. So we're going to do that as A equals B times H. So this right here is going to be the base, since it's like the long side, and this is the height, since it's the taller side going up and down, like horizontally. And we're going to multiply those together. So as you can see in this side right here, this is how you would figure out the area. So when we're looking at the area, we're looking at all of this inside of the lines. So when we have the base as 5 centimeters and the height as 3 centimeters, if we block it out like this, you can see what each square centimeter looks like. So if we were to count all of these squares, we would get 15, which would be the same as multiplying 3 times 5. So that's how we get this formula right here, is multiplying those two. So we're going to do a couple of examples, and this is the first example. So I made this rectangle here, and we have the base and the height labeled on the side. So they're labeled right here as the base and the height. And then we're going to put the formula right here to remind us what we're looking for. So we have the base equals 3 feet and the height equals 7 feet. And then we're going to multiply those together. So we multiplied the base is 3 feet and the height is 7 feet. So we put that there and then we came up with this answer, 21. And then there's one thing that we can't forget to do. So when we're doing area of two-dimensional figures, it's always measured in square units. So in this one, our unit was feet. So we made sure to bring that over to our answer, and then we have to add this little 2 to make sure that we know that our units are squared. So we're going to do one more example of rectangles, and this one I chose a square because it is actually a type of rectangle. So I already have the formula right here for us to remember, and then this is the base again, and this is the height. And I move those over here so you can see that. So then we're going to multiply those together. So this is the base, 3 inches, times the height, 3 inches. And then we get our answer, 9 inches squared, because we can't forget those units. So that is how you would do an area of a rectangle.